thank you very much for watching my video, and I apologize if I haven't posted any videos for the past I don't know, a month or so, and I apologize for the light and the quality of the light and so on. Anyway, today is Monday the 6th of September 2021, and the situation is still the same and even going worse and worse and worse. I was protesting today outside the consulate of the country where I was born, who is responsible for 99.9% of everything that was done to me. And yeah, I literally protested for about an hour and a half, and someone from the consulate came out and talked to me regarding finding out about if someone restored the nationality without my consent. But this is not everything, and this is not everything I was protesting for. I was protesting for my freedom, privacy, and for my compensations, as you will see from the signs, and not only this, but also the punishment of my abusers, who are, or some of them are mainly from the politicians of this country. Again, the situation is still the same and getting worse and worse and worse. I am still protesting in Bournemouth town centre, and nothing has happened so far. My main goal and my main priority is still the same: to get my compensations and to leave the United Kingdom as soon as possible and restart my life in Castellón de la Plana in Spain, and of course to get those responsible for what was done to me punished, whether from the side of the country where I was born, or here in the UK, or any other nationality, or any other individuals or organizations that got involved in what was done to me. My compensations I am claiming in total are well, so far £6 million plus interest. My abusers from the country where I was born, the politicians and the authorities from the country where I was born, and here in the UK, and anyone else who were involved in what was done to me, they are trying to escape the responsibility and the liability of what they did to me, and they are trying to escape giving me my compensations, or letting informal compensations of money being given to me, so I can take it and go to Castellón and restart my life. And I am determined. I mean, there is no question about this in terms of what are my goals. My goals are written clearly in the leaflets I am giving. One, to get my compensations, financial and moral, as soon as possible, so I can take the money and go to Castellón de la Plana straight away, no questions asked, so I can restart my life there and start my business, air and sea adventures. Two, to expose my abusers from all sides and literally get them punished legally for everything they did to me: misconduct, forging, and illegal stuff they did, use, abuse and torture, and my human rights that they violate even till the moment. And of course, to make my case public everywhere and expose them and expose everything they did, not just to me but other people, including members of my own family, because they killed my father and my eldest brother, and also other people. I'll give details about what they did and so on. So anyway, my goals are the same, will never change. I need to, and I want to leave the United Kingdom as soon as possible to restart my life in Castellón de la Plana in Spain, and that is going to be my home, where I'm going to restart my life and live my life, restart my life in every way, shape and form, and start my business, air and sea adventures, that my abusers are trying their best to stop me from going to Castellón or getting my compensations or restarting my life. So they didn't just abuse me and use me and torture me and did to me everything they did and violated my human rights in every way, shape and form, but also till today, till the moment, they are still insisting on refusing to take responsibility or admit what they did to me, or take liability or be liable for what they did to me, or even give me my compensations informally, so I don't have to wait longer time, so I can take this money as soon as possible and leave the country and go to Castellón de la Plana to restart my life. Not only this, they are using my fear of being made homeless again, especially that they transferred me from the job center or the universal credit to a scheme called Restart or whatever. I will give enough details about it. And basically, I am now threatened and emotionally abused with the fear that they will stop this kind of universal credit if I don't find a job. And for me, why should I contribute to a community that I don't feel part of? However, I applied for lots of jobs and I'm starting my own business in terms of aircraft designs, lanterns designs, batteries or marine batteries designs, and so on. And also applied for jobs, applied for Curtis Wright, Howdens, and many other companies, and so on. Have I said that? The job that I would be doing, it's not important, because I am leaving the country anyway. So it's inevitable, and there is no doubt about this in terms of leaving the UK permanently. I'm going to Castellón de la Plana to restart my life. And these bastards from the country where I was born and here in the UK, they are trying their best to undermine what they did to me, and to make it look like the compensations they would give me is like as little as possible, or as little as they want, to give me literally nothing. So in other words, I'm claiming £6 million plus any other interests and legal fees and solicitor fees and so on. And this is just the beginning. This is just £6 million from the police and the prison department. Still, there will be cases against the social service, and the NHS, and other organizations, including private companies. This case is huge. All of this information must go to public so they know everything that was done to me, and that these bastards are refusing till the moment to give me my compensations, which could be even more and more and more and more and more money, not just £6 million, plus the interests and the legal and soliciting fees. So anyway, I am trying my best, and this case must go public, and I will do my best and everything I can to make it public everywhere in Europe and the USA. And I need your help so I can get my compensations as soon as possible and leave the UK and restart my life in Castellón de la Plana in Spain. I am emotionally, after all what they did to me, they are still abusing me even emotionally and using fear to stop me from doing what I really want to do in my life, and taking the money that they owe me so I can restart my life in a community that I feel already part of in Castellón de la Plana. I have been living in the UK for 17 years, and I started to have this big, great wall between me and the culture and the place and the whole country since May, when I made sure, or when I was 100% sure that nothing is going to change. They will, carry on the use and abuse, and nothing is going to stop, and so on. And the proof of this, it's still going on till now, till today. I am still being chemically dosed, and I cannot prove it. And they chemically dosed me with something new that actually stopping me from even exercising. So, and I will explain this in details if someone interested to know. And I cannot prove it yet. So, in other words, guys, they are just doing what they want to do with me. And they are doing exactly what they want to do with me, regardless what I want in my life, where I want to live, what I want to do, what I want for my future, and so on. So in other words, these bastards do not care about what I want for my future and my life and where I want to live and so on. They are just pretending that they are helping, while actually all what they are doing, using and abusing and torturing me and violating my human rights over and over and over and over again till today. And I am trying to expose them, get my money, get my compensations, leave the United Kingdom as soon as possible, and restart my life in Castellón de la Plana, in Spain. The country where I was born, they are still carrying on their, use and abuse indirectly without being in the picture. And the United Kingdom, the authorities in the United Kingdom, or any other third party or any other country that I'm not aware of that they got involved, they are still carrying on, covering up for what they have done and carrying on the psychological and emotional abuse and torture and the physical torture, in this case the chemical dosing over and every single day. I'm getting chemically dosed. And above all of this, I don't feel happy in this country and I don't feel home. After all what was done to me here in the UK, this is not a country for me to live or carry on living or having a future or business or a family. And I need your help to make my move as soon as possible and get my compensations and money as soon as possible and expose these bastards everywhere. And I'm gonna confront and challenge them in terms of everything they're claiming, in terms of they say they are trying to help or restore what they did to me, blah blah blah. Nothing of this clear or right or whatever. The proof of this, I am still here in the UK. I'm still poor. I'm still, struggling to get my money and compensations and get them to admit what they did to me and leave the United Kingdom as soon as possible. So, leaving the United Kingdom as soon as possible is inevitable. This is not going to change. Restarting my life in Castellón de la Plana in Spain, this is inevitable. This is not going to change. And I need your help so I can get my compensations and so on. I'm carrying on protesting in Bournemouth Square as usual every single day apart from today, because I protested outside the consulate of the country where I was born in London. And please watch the video that I included regarding this protest today. And your help will be appreciated. I don't feel part of this community here in the UK as I have felt a long time ago regarding the country where I was born, from what they did to me. And the United Kingdom is not a place for me to live, and I need your help to leave this country as soon as possible. And I need my money, I need my freedom, I need my privacy, and above all, these bastards must pay the price and must be punished. I'm talking about the bastards who plan, order, and put the whole scheme, and the bastards, the dogs that execute what they plan and all of this. And I need my freedom and I need my life back as soon as possible. Well, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to watch my protest video, which is going to be either after this, or if it was in the beginning, if I posted in the beginning, or you have watched it. Well, thank you very much for your time, and you have a great evening. Thank you. Take care. I have been standing here now for about half an hour, and I sent an email about 10-15 minutes ago to the consulate and explained to them that I am outside protesting and I still need clarification and update regarding what is the situation if someone restored the nationality without my consent. And of course I didn't get anything or reply or whatever. So anyway, they are ignoring and pretending they have got nothing to do with what was done to me. The fight is on, and I'm determined to expose them everywhere in the world and their work, to explain to everyone what they are involved in a worldwide system and what they did to me and other people and so on. I need your help and support to expose them and to make sure that they are in prison for what they did to me, and of course to get my compensations, most priority, and priority number one and most important thing, and to leave the UK completely and cut any ties between me and the United Kingdom, as I did with this I was born and withdrew the nationality in 2017. Well, let's see what's going to happen, and my protest is carrying on, and leaving the United Kingdom is not negotiable. I am leaving no matter what. I'm restarting my life in Castilla de la Plana in Spain, and I am getting my compensations from those two bastards, authorities in those two countries who did this to me and destroyed my life completely. Well, anyway, I'll catch you later. Someone from the consulate came out and talked to me, and I explained to them the situation and why I am protesting, and I made it clear to them that number one is my compensations that I am seeking from both countries, the UK and their country, and of course the nationality that might have been restored to me without my consent. And I tried my best to explain to the gentleman who came out from the consulate and spoke to me the situation and all of this, and he said that he's taken the responsibility personally, that once they get an answer he will update me. And I explained to him that I am trying to leave the UK and go to Castellón in Spain as soon as possible, and the sooner this is resolved the better, and so on. And it seems that I am being stuck here in the UK deliberately, and I'm trying my best to leave this country. And if you are watching, any help will be appreciated to help me to leave this country as soon as possible and get my compensations beforehand. That would be great. And again, thank you very much for watching, and catch you later.